Okay. Today we got, if y'all don't know, LeBron James's wife's podcast. It's giving. Clock it, but guys edition part 1, and they have some goats up here. So like, subscribe, and of course comment down below what y'all think. Let's get straight into it.
Oh my god. As you can see, we have some amazing guests with us here today.
Got some goats. Who we got?
Beautiful Tuesday.
Yeah, it's gonna get real different.
Kai, FANUM, LeBron, and some random dude.
This one's gonna be good.
Don't be mad at me.
Gonna be good.
Absolutely.
We are on episode 2 of season 6 of Everybody's Crazy, and we want to, do a little small intro of our guests we have here. I'm Savannah. Y'all know me.
Yeah. Hi, Savannah.
I'm April.
Savannah's
And,
bestie.
Yeah, let's get it started. Who are you, sir?
I'm LeBron James, aka King James. Depending on which day of the week it is.
Yo. Check the fit out. Look at that. That's a Richard Mille, I believe. Pink band. Cream and pink. Ooh, looking like a
Travis
strawberry.
Bennett or Taco as my.
Looking like a strawberry Oreo. Like, the vanilla Oreos, the white Oreos, but strawberry in the
Homies call
inside.
me. I'll be around. I'll be
Who's
Travis Bennett.
Week is. Let y'all decide.
Travis Bennett or Taco as my homies call me. I'll be around. I'll be around.
Anyway.
I'm FANUM or y'all can call me Rob too. Either or.
Oh,
Your
corporate
name is
All
Rob.
right.
It's short for you, feel me? I'm Castanat. KC3. Yeah.
Everybody hit him with the nickname.
Before the dreads got cut off, you see it.
Wait, what's y'all nickname?
Back.
I ain't got no nickname. We gotta get
Dread,
y'all.
FANUM with the jumpsuit, this dude with the little Dickies on, white shirt. LeBron, probably the freshest here.
Oh God, I'm nervous about that.
Yeah,
That's gonna be that. We really thought it was important to have the guys on. We had a girlfriend episode, and I think we don't get to hear enough from. We curated this by age, so there's different ages in here,
Drink y'all water.
different perspectives, and a lot of men that me and Savannah both really respect, and think that have amazing perspectives, not only for the current youth, but everybody. So that's why these guys are selected. I think admiring them in business and also like everything you guys do. But I think people just need to hear straight up how y'all feel about some of the topics we're going to talk about today. So we're going to jump right in. Anna James. Jumping in. Hard and fast. All right. Integrity is one of the words we came up with for this particular show. And I like to always look and see what the definition of these words are for my own understanding and for the understanding of the audience, and just so that we all have a clear view of what we're talking about. So, in its core, integrity signifies adherence to moral and ethical principles, resulting in honest and trustworthy behavior. So I think the question that we ask is, do you think that you have integrity? And how do you show up being or having integrity with friends and in relationships?
I believe I have integrity. My friends in relationship, because just I have a very small circle of like people that I call my friends,
Right.
and like I just think it's very important in certain just throughout the friendship that integrity does grow over time, depending on what y'all been through, what y'all going through in terms of life aspect, and then relationship wise. Because me and my girl be talking about it. It's before we were together, I had my house set up. This is just not hypothetical. What's the word?
Stupid.
But in terms of when I me being by myself and her being by herself, we have our own houses where we build for each other through our life, but when we're together, we're building a brand new house. So we're we got each other's back. You feel me? So that's super important to just have each other's back and be able to build that. So as time goes on, 100%, I feel it's very important.
Do you think that we live in a world where integrity is valued?
No.
Hell
no.
no.
I know more.
Oh,
It's hard to be transparent and honest now. Everybody's afraid of it. Being honest with people is hard to do, and I understand that, but it's the most noble thing to do, an honorable thing to do.
This nigga just said noble, and we're over here
glasses.
It's the glasses.
Glasses.
Either.
They must be stupid.
Yeah.
No. Everything is so fake now.
Yep.
Can't be honest with people like you just said. Everybody's so sensitive, so you're afraid sometimes to hurt people's feelings because you don't know how they're gonna take it.
Yep.
Even if it still means something to you, like, it's not the old school way. Like I grew up in the 80s and grew up in the 90s where, you could really like say something to somebody and they wouldn't take it so personal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They really take it to heart, take it, and they could be mad at somebody for a day or two, even be mad at them for a couple months, and then we can come together and have a conversation about it. I just don't think it's the way of the world is today. Like everything you say, people, every time you say something, people think you're talking to them, first of all. Nigga.
LeBron said it.
I'm fucking talking about you or
All right. Oh,
like
yeah. He's retiring. He doesn't care anymore. He's a billionaire, bro.
You say everybody look at your story, see you post something, and then everybody, whatever you post, they're like, I can't just have a thought.
I think that's the internet.
Right.
Yeah, it's getting to a point where like sometimes the internet be getting corny. Sometimes you gotta just
sometimes
so corny
and like live life all the time.
Oh, it's crazy.
Yeah, I do agree with integrity. Do you think integrity and
Nah, Kai's fit hard. You got the chrome slippers on. You got chrome slippers
lying,
on, chrome socks, chrome beanie.
go lock and lock? So could you have integrity and be a liar?
You can say a white lie.
What the fuck is a white lie?
Like sometimes, you know what I'm saying, a little. I mean, like,
Yeah. A white lie is like, well, a white lie is like,
nah, because sometimes it's like it ain't the full truth, but it's just, you know what I'm saying, they going like.
so the way
Come on,
I feel you.
come on,
the way I see a white lie is like, say my friend is sick
Mhm.
and she is fucked up. And I'm like, oh, girl, you look so good. Like, you got
Get
this.
through that day,
You
right?
got it.
Yeah,
Like, you got
valid.
this. Like, it's
Come on,
okay.
man.
You
Like
good.
I was on a golf course yesterday with a couple people, and there was a couple white lies told. Like, I really wanted to be like, nigga, you fucking suck. But at the same time, I'm trying to help him out. Like, yo, keep your head down, bro.
Yeah,
Keep your head down.
You sound like
There
me.
was some white lies told there, but I
Hey,
had integrity.
LeBron talking like a regular dude. Sound like me out here.
But I told a lie. I mean, shit.
Yeah.
So there is that. I think it's a fine
I think that's fine.
It's a fine
I think
line.
that's fine.
That's the
Blatantly
fine.
lying or
That's
being
the-
like, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. But like a
Okay.
little something, that's not. Yes.
So do you believe that not disclosing the full truth and not saying anything is lying?
Not saying anything.
Like, so you know something, but you just don't say it. Like,
How was that lying?
it
Ain't
depends
my,
on the
Yeah,
I mind
yeah,
my
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
business.
yeah,
At
yeah,
the end of
depends on the
day,
situation.
Situation.
mind my business. If it's not my business,
Yeah,
to
situation.
share, then what the fuck?
Everything
I need
ain't
to
for
share?
everybody.
it's not going to directly
Valid.
affect. But what if it's your friend?
Then you tell your friends you tell your friends the truth
I'm
no
talking
matter
about
what.
friends. I'm not talking about.
Oh, I mean, me and my boys, like, I've been with boys for almost 20 years. We tell each other the truth,
Oh, that's
no
a
matter
fact.
what.
Yeah.
And if it sucks for them, whatever, like, yo, shorty's this, shorty's that, this is this is
And I feel
that.
like, you know what? If things go left,
That's
that's
Hey, I ain't drinking water, man. Look at me, LeBron, bro.
really your friend that exact. It's not your need. It's not your friend.
Yeah, you gonna feel
That's
crazy.
fragile. It's too fragile. It's not
Yeah, I definitely feel like that is a challenge with a younger generation. Like, people really don't understand integrity and like how to hold their word and how to be honest. And I feel like that's the world we're living in, which I feel like is really hard. For me, it's disappointing. Like, because I think it's disappointing in business, it's disappointing in love, it's disappointing in dating. Because I'm like, just be honest. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Me personally, sometimes I like. I be lying because I'm scared sometimes. Like, like that ass. Like, I be lying sometimes. Like, for example, right? Like, I will be probably just doing something busy, and like, I accidentally get off. Like, I gotta get off like a meeting call, and then like I'll scroll on TikTok, knowing that like I was supposed to text my girl back right after that meeting call, and I'll just be like, oh, I just wrapped the meeting. Like shit like that. Like I'll be scared because it's like I ain't trying to start up an argument or nothing. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's not.
I don't know. I mean,
I feel like those are.
she
like,
so confirm Kai's girl be arguing over that. If you got a man in high places, like, clock it. Like, you gotta.
Yeah, those
That's
are white lies.
white lies.
So we're saying we're co-signing white lies as a group.
So you don't care? I heard you say, nigga, I don't give a fuck. Nigga, just say.
Yeah, I care to know the hard, cold truth.
But you know the truth hurt though.
Yeah, agreed.
Can't
And
hurt
I'd
real
rather
bad.
be
Shout out
hurt.
Usher.
I'd rather be. What'd you say?
Shout out Usher. This song called Truth Hurt.
Yeah,
like
I'd
that song.
rather be hurt. Personally, I'd rather be hurt. I'd rather you
But
be
you
like,
ever heard ignorance is bliss?
no, I'm
It's
not
like,
interested.
sometimes
No,
you know what I mean?
no,
Nah?
my nigga.
Okay.
They be
I
like,
think-
you're
I
not
think-
my type.
I
I'd be like,
think-
okay.
I think ignorance is bliss based on where that person is in their life mentally.
And I
Valid.
think ignorance is bliss with people that lack maturity.
Mm.
Like,
Ouch.
the fuck is we talking about? Like, okay, you don't want to fuck me no more, no problem. Whoa, sorry.
Jesus Christ! All right, the true sides are coming out. These sisters and brothers here are starting to get a little unhinged. And let's also talk about the studio setup. Like, this is Savannah's podcast. You would think it'd be a little more like, I don't know, something about it just seems ghetto. But I think that's what we need in this world. It's more ghetto-ness. Yes.
Hey, it was honest.
Everybody's crazy.
I'm just saying.
No.
I feel you don't build up this whole thing of like this whole extra story about you know. It's
Like the video, like the video.
I don't
Thank
know
you.
right now. I'm really focused on my. Don't tell me that shit. Just be like, yo, it's whatever. I'm over it. Keep
Yeah,
pushing.
and listen, I'm gonna be disappointed for
It's
sure.
hard,
I
yeah.
think disappointment breeds growth, and disappointment breeds me actually still fucking with you. Because now, once you done lie, you dead to me.
Valid.
Like, I'm like, this weak nigga coming over here with this sorry ass excuse. Like, I already know what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Damn.
it's very bitch ass to me.
Yeah.
They really they from the streets talking like that, big bro. They ain't lying either.
That's not.
That's good.
Just listen, bro.
That's how you
Like,
feel.
I feel like that's how people should roll, because so many people are lingering in a gray area because people are not honest
I
about,
feel like they leading people on by doing it.
well, just lingering.
Both
People love a linger.
Right.
Like, when people love gray.
And when you linger, you don't grow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Linger.
Quit that lingering.
Like, I don't want to be lingering for
Savannah
nobody.
bad
And I'm not
as
even
fuck,
just talking
dude.
about relationships. It happens in business.
Thanks.
People know good well they're not going to pay you the money, but they like, hey, let's have another comp. Like, you're like, do you have the money or not?
Cut
You know
my
what I
shit
mean?
short.
Yeah, like,
I'll be straightforward. When it comes to like business, something I don't want to do, it don't feel right, it don't feel natural, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
Out of here. I'm not doing it. And I think that's one of
Outta
my strong
here.
suits in it.
so that's integrity. though.
Yeah. Like, I have very strong integrity when it comes to business. You feel me? Like, I think it's so powerful,
Same.
at least on the business side, to say no. I was like, you
Agreed.
don't gotta say yes all the time.
I agree.
And I feel like your
$3 and a good
exclusivity
dollar. Okay.
increases and you know your worth for certain things. Like, if certain shit don't make sense for you, don't,
Agree.
in my opinion. So,
But I feel like similar to watching like LJ come up in the industry, we came up kind of together. Same thing, integrity in business is always solid. It's always 10 toes.
Right.
You never gonna guess what it is. Like, there's no games being played, although people interpret things as games. Like, he's saying he posts something, you're like, oh, I wonder. It ain't no games. It's very clear how this man moves. So I think in business, that also lacks because people play a lot of games. And I just think that makes things way more complicated than they need to be. So let's take a caller. Let's take a
take
caller.
one, do it.
Hello, what's your name? Where you from? And what's your crazy?
Hi, I'm Adana. I'm from Nigeria. And I'm calling just to say, talk about what my friend did to me recently.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get some
Asia
perspective.
in the
That's
building.
a betrayal.
So I have this very good friend of mine, and she knew I was seeing someone, but she went behind my back and started talking to the guy. But then when I found out, she kind of denied it, but I had proof of it on my phone. And I don't know how to confront her about this because I really do care about the friendship, but I don't know how to go about confronting her about it.
Well, I'm going to first let the men here take a stab at it.
They seem to have a very
Yeah,
strong
so
opinion.
What's your opinion on...
Cut off. Instantly.
Done.
Simple as that.
Done.
Yeah.
1-2 piece.
Yeah, you gotta
Your friend
cut
knew
off
you was
that.
hollering at a nigga. She went behind your back, started hollering at the cat, and then got defensive when you approached her about it.
No, she said she don't know how to.
Jealous.
Oh, she didn't know how to.
She
Yeah,
don't
but
know
she
how
got
to
the
approach her
she
yet.
got the
She got
proof
the
on the
receipts,
phone
though.
though.
You got the receipts?
Just cut her off. Don't say nothing.
That's
how I would
yeah.
do it.
That's
Yeah, that's
Cut
how
him
I
off.
Now,
Don't say
I
nothing.
don't agree with that opinion.
Wait, hold
I
on.
agree with you, Taco.
Cut him off.
Everything,
Don't
I
say
don't think
nothing.
everything
They'll figure it out.
deserves a
Cut her off. Don't
conversation.
think I will go the route of, you feel me, asking her see if she gonna lie.
Yes, agreed.
You feel me? I'm gonna see if you gonna lie.
Get messy.
She gonna-
Get messy with it.
She
Period.
gonna lie right there. I'm saying, oh, You
Yeah.
lying? Proof right here. Let's be messy. You messy.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Yeah,
I want to hear it for myself.
Yeah.
I'm not going to never not talk to somebody. We going to have to talk about it.
Cut it off and let them
At
figure
least
it
give
out.
them. At least give them some sort of
Closure.
come in and be honest.
Yes.
You feel me?
Yes.
I
And
don't
if
need
you still are on
closure.
top of that, it's like okay, bet.
Yeah. I feel like I need
I
to
feel you though.
I don't need the closure.
I feel you though.
I know you a
the
fraud.
closure.
I'm out. It's been real.
I feel that though.
I see
feel
both
that.
POVs.
It all depends on. It also depends if you're fighting over a piece of steak or if you're fighting over a piece of chicken. You know what I mean?
Well, obviously it was chicken.
I'm saying. It's
I mean,
on
we
him
don't
too.
know. You don't know if it was chicken or steak. You don't know.
It could
Yeah.
be A1 Wagyu. We have no idea.
Man, we don't.
Well, I
It ain't
feel
LeBron.
like this is where we disagree because I feel like with integrity,
Yeah.
you would have a conversation.
Talk about it.
No.
But with integrity, that person would have done.
They
Like,
don't
the
have
whole
that
thing.
person doesn't have integrity, but
Exactly.
you don't have to give the other person integrity because they don't have. You don't owe it to them.
Right.
At that point, you owe them shit.
You gotta match
So,
it, right?
so what if it's your
Yeah,
your
what if
friend
the-
for 20 years?
Yeah, it was a close
My
friend of
dogs
yours.
would never.
Right.
And
But
if
what
they
if
did,
though?
And they gone.
we outside.
So you're not talking
So
about
now
it?
you
That's
fighting.
crazy.
Not like that.
Hey, come
I'm not talking about outside. Talk to me up here in the corner real quick.
Now we can talk about it, but like I ain't gonna lie, gang. Like, holla.
How do you feel about those scenarios and thoughts?
I feel like she wasn't being honest with me. Even when I gave her like the opportunity to talk
Hey,
about
hey.
it, she still kind of
Hey, hey.
denied it. But then I went to
Igbo.
her phone and I still saw it on her phone.
You went through her phone?
Whoa.
Hello.
Man, it's a little.
Wait, so you went
Went through her
wait, so
phone.
you went through her phone and
Hey,
while she was in front of you?
Kilo day.
No, hell no. Like, she dropped her phone in my car and I
Oh.
went through the phone.
You knew her
Let's
password.
get heavy.
I don't know none of my homie's password.
I say, well, now that I have the idea that you addressed it, I may have to agree that we're gonna have to get out of
Cut
Dodge.
it off. Your friend might be a friend, but you're a friend to somebody doesn't mean that they're a friend to you always.
Okay.
Mm.
You know?
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much.
Thanks for calling us.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
I don't think going through the friend phone.
Thank you, Kai, but 1 second. Low key, I think the taco dude, I don't know who he is, this taco guy next to LeBron, but he's not bad. He's not bad.
Yeah, I was.
Going through the phone.
And it feel like a
I ain't
healthy.
I've never went through.
You-
I've
you
never
missed
seen my
I've-
homie's
I've
phone.
even
Never.
Even if it is a sneaking suspicion.
That's
I'm like,
like-
Why would I want to go through my homie's
Right.
phone?
Go through your
And how
homie's
did-
phone is
and like,
crazy.
how do you
It might be
have
different
passwords to your
for-
homie's
for-
phone?
Yeah, the
Right.
password is crazy.
No.
Ain't your attention that crazy?
Yeah.
No,
Is that,
I-
do that? Like, is that like?
No, I don't even
I
go
know
through
your
my
password.
kid's phone.
Stop it.
She does know my password, but I don't even go through my kid's phone because I feel like a phone is a rabbit hole to hell.
It's an extension of
Like-
your brain at this point. So that to me
Yes.
is more like, yeah, if you go through my phone and saw my search history, you'd be like, what the
Yeah.
fuck do my nigga be on? You think dolphins can talk?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I just feel like the phone is a very intimate thing,
Yeah.
and I feel like I don't want that because I feel like that lacks trust amongst
Yeah, that's-
our relationship. I start to
Yeah.
question everything that you're doing.
Her friend dropped that phone on purpose in that car with the unlock already on it.
Already on
hoping
it.
she read it so she could go on with the homie,
Damn.
with the dude.
And honestly,
how you put the synopsis?
Yeah, that's what you
Oh,
said.
drink your water.
Yeah, that's what I think.
and the dude though, you can't like, you know, for him, he just chilling.
Well, I
he
mean,
just
this
got hit
is
up by
a-
two
this-
different shorties.
This is a girl's question. Why do y'all do that?
Do what?
You know
What?
Do what?
you know what y'all do.
Oh, okay, hold on. That I got you. I can explain that. I got you. Hold on, because I'll defend myself in this situation. I feel like in that situation, the more the merrier.
What? Friends though?
I ain't gonna lie.
They
Cold.
friends. One told the other one about it. We'll find out.
What?
I think that's heavy.
I'm in a relationship now. I can't. Say
I think that's
that,
That's
but
too
you know
bad.
what I mean?
I
Like,
you have.
I personally think that's heavy.
it is, but at that age, bro, I'm a
Okay, hold on a
reformed
second.
Wait, how-
Nah,
hold
you're bound. Like you're
He ain't lying. He ain't lying.
bound to break. You're
Yeah.
bound to break that friendship up.
Did you
That
hear?
friendship up.
Did you hear what
We
Taco said?
What he say?
I'm a reformed hoe.
ass tense, bro. I learned my lessons. I got through it. But at that time, I was just out here moving wicked. It was fun and, free
I
to whatever.
think so. Friends is crazy.
Friends.
A whole friend.
I feel like that's the
Nah.
I'm like that's the
Listen,
ultimate
man,
conquer
you
for him
think
at that
It
time.
should be happening like that sometimes.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I'm older now.
Sniper.
I'm an adult.
Snipe. She was sniping shit.
Distance.
Boy.
I'll adapt them
Oh
up.
my God. So wait a minute, Phantom, because you was a little quiet.
Mhm.
So what's your take on the friends situation?
Nah, I'm not doing all that.
Okay.
It's messy. It's too much. Yeah.
Okay.
It brings too much energy, bro. It's too much. Yeah.
Back then.
He was a sniper. I know. Perform.
Okay, good. Okay. But I do think that is integrity.
Yeah.
Taco.
Amen.
He said he got it now. Good now.
All right.
Yeah,
Let's
we
take
know
another
that.
call. We should take another caller.
What we got?
Hi, what's your name? Where are you from? And what's your crazy?
And my name is Trez Douglas, and I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. And my crazy is anything.
Consider crazy as energy?
Anything.
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 Give us
Are you
give
are
us
you in a
scenario.
relationship?
Well, I dumped him.
You know why y'all broke up?
I don't know. It wasn't going anywhere.
Now you gotta elaborate on that. Wait, what
Yeah.
you mean it wasn't going anywhere? Like,
break it down.
You feel me? Break it down for me. Break it down.
It was like 30 years of like
30. 30 years.
30 years? What are you, 60? You started at 20, 30, 40, 50. So she probably 30 years. I mean, damn.
How many? 30 years? After 30 years, you decided to call it quit?
After 30 years, you realize it wasn't going anywhere.
It wasn't going anywhere.
Yo,
You
Jesus
gotta get
Christ.
better.
don't laugh too hard.
Yo, what?
Yeah.
Don't laugh too hard.
Yeah. Your crazy is definitely anything, for sure. For sure.
Well, God bless. Because she said 30 years is not going nowhere. Well, thank
30
you for
years
calling
is
us.
crazy.
Okay, you're welcome. I love y'all.
Love
Love
you
you
too.
too.
Bye.
And
All
good
right.
luck with another 30.
Shit. 30 years is crazy work. 30.
30 years.
Oh my God.
She must
We
be.
should have known something was coming when she said her crazy is anything.
So, boy question, guy question. How quickly do you know when it ain't going nowhere?
Like 30 days? First day. First day?
First
In my
day.
First day?
Yes. Nah. Like first day meet up. Like first date, you'll know.
Oh,
In my
first
Right,
date.
right, right.
First date.
Yeah,
First
yeah,
date.
That's
I
true.
will
That's
say-
true. Nah, that's true. That's true.
I've been with my girl since
In
my
my
first
opinion,
date.
in my opinion,
Yeah, I-
first date you'll be able to know. Like you'll get the vibe. Like
I've been with my girl since the first date,
that's true.
for sure. You would know. You would know.
You would
Yeah,
know.
You would
yeah.
know.
Hey, that's fact, bro. That is facts. I remember this cute. Like we had like a little pool thing, and it was awesome. Shorty was just a vibe. She laughing at all the jokes. Y'all gotta know, like she laughing at the jokes. Her energy's high. She's, oh my God, touching the arm. You know. But
You
if she
know-
laid back, lax, not giving you the same energy, you're cooked, buddy. And it's okay, bro. It's okay. Let it go.
You know.
What was our first date?
Applebee's.
Oh!
I mean,
Oh, you mean
I'm
what?
sorry, not
You mean what?
Applebee's. We was at the place that just closed down. What's
No, hey, our first date was Applebee's. That was our first date.
But we had a crew. We had a crew with us.
Yes,
though.
and
Yeah.
then we went to
No, I
Outback.
said our
Damn, nigga.
first date though.
Yes, it was Outback.
You talking about the crew? First
I'm talking
date
about
with the crew was
first date
Applebee's.
ever.
We had the whole motherfucking platter and shit.
I ain't never been to
Yeah,
either of
that's
those.
fine.
little wings, little potato
You've never been to Applebee's?
I'm from LA. We don't have those really.
Oh, y'all ain't got Applebee's.
We got
Nah,
Fridays.
Applebee's dumb
What's
fuck.
Wow.
they said the
Missing
one just
out.
closed though. Our first official date together.
Oh yeah, that's
Applebee's is a
Outback,
classic.
Outback Steak.
But you feel like you can know you're going to
Yes.
be with somebody on the first date.
100%.
Forever?
No.
Yeah, man.
You know gonna be forever.
You don't
Like,
know
forever, but you know it's
But
gonna-
you know you can
You know if you continue the relationship.
Yeah, like,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
I
yeah,
like
yeah,
it.
yeah.
You feel me? You'll be
You don't know
like
forever,
that.
yeah.
Cause like I
What
I
y'all
know,
think?
Like I know my girl for like a year now, but I've been before that. I was like, I'm not getting no relationship. Like it's like my life the way I have right now. Like I like being single. And then after when we went on our first date, I was like, damn, like I like her.
It's like this different.
I'm like, yeah, this fire. Like you feel me?
Take
And
right one.
you'll know, like you'll know, like I can,
Yeah.
like you start imagining like y'all together and shit like that. You
Yeah,
start-
yeah, yeah.
You also know that first date if it's
I loved. Okay, let me stop. I miss her, man. Let me know, y'all. Let me know down below how y'all doing.
no, this shit is trash.
So
It's done.
how do you know when it's over?
When it's completely over,
Like when you're like, this is not similar,
Like when you
similar
not-
to that lady. It was over at 30 years,
It
obviously.
usually
but-
takes a big moment for me to be like, oh, it's like a lot of it is disbelief and you're like pushing to stay together.
Save it.
And then there's a moment that happens that's like just too far and you're like, oh, I can't, there's no turning back from this, sweetheart.
But like,
Like,
I'm good on this.
yeah, it's just
Yeah.
like, you can't get back to this.
Yeah.
It's like the magic leaves in a certain moment. That's when it is. But until then, it's great.
Right.
And even when it's bad, it's great because you you're appreciating like even the shitty parts of it. Once you get past that certain point, it takes like one thing too far. You're like, oh hell no, I could never.
Right,
That's how I
right,
feel.
right.
And don't y'all think it's odd how you could be really into somebody and then off them the next day?
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
See,
yeah.
that is the scary part about love.
But off them like forever, or you just saying off them for that
Because
day?
you're gonna have your ups and downs.
You're gonna have it. If you're in a relationship,
I
you're
feel
gonna
like
have
a
those.
lot of people though get off people quickly. Like they be so into you and then they be like, okay, I'm done.
Well, they wasn't into you.
Fever
then.
dream.
Yeah, I think quickly, yeah.
And you can't look at it. You can't
Facts.
think like when you looking in the mirror, like, damn, what did I do?
Oh, I never.
It's them. No, I'm just saying anybody in general.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
can't be like, what did I do? Like, if they get off you that fast,
You know.
then it was never meant to be in the first place.
Yeah.
So,
Thanks.
like, you can get off somebody for the day. You get off somebody for a couple of weeks. That's what relationships is all about. You know, y'all go through ups and downs, but like getting off you. And you so in deep with somebody, and then you like,
Yeah,
the next day you wake up, you like, oh, this shit's trash. Now, that's crazy.
That's you gotta
Y'all-
Right, no, that's
Right,
crazy
yo,
work.
we on a-
No,
Getting
that's-
off you, and you so in deep with somebody, and then you like,
Yeah.
the next day you wake up, you like, oh, this shit's trash. Now, that's crazy.
But hey, but if it's fire though, if y'all got fire energy outside the bed and fire energy inside the bed, and y'all just click like best friends, like you don't hold out from her. Let her just be your full self. Maybe, of course, be respectful, be refined, but just be your full healthy self to your partner and see how she reacts to that. Maybe show a little bit of your edgy side, and if she judges you for that or makes fun of you for that, then maybe she can't take your imperfections because you're not going to be perfect all the time. So you gotta have somebody that takes you for you. At the end of the day, and of course, it's kind of hard these days, man. So, but maybe if I get somebody. Tight. Just be yourself, man.
That's you
Y'all
gotta
We on the right
ladies.
show. We on the right show.
Ladies, listen to the king. Did you hear? He say, look in the mirror and say what, king? Tell the ladies because they need to
You
hear.
gotta look in the mirror and say it's not me.
Yep.
It's
The
not
ladies
me.
need to hear that.
And by
Because
the way,
y'all
the
be
men
having
too.
love.
Yeah.
The men too, because there's some cutthroat, ruthless ass bitches out here right now too.
Ooh, clock
Listen,
it,
I've
clock
seen
it,
a lot
mom.
of- I'm in
King
locker
James,
rooms,
clock it.
but, it's a lot of women out here that's now kind of flipped the script.
They ain't going for it.
And some homies out here that's trying to be good too, and just trying to
Facts.
figure it out. And now they looking in the mirror saying, "Damn, what did I do wrong?"
Yep.
And-
Hey, bro, you don't gotta set bad people to one gender. Women suck, bro. If you're just a bad person, you're a bad person. Some people went through. You never know what somebody's day is like, so you could you never know what they've been through their lives. You're just meeting them now. Maybe don't judge them so harshly because you never know. And that's not an excuse for them to act the way they acted if they're acting like a bad person. But just, I don't know, just don't take it personal.
homies, it ain't you.
It ain't always.
But it ain't you, man.
It's meant to be. It's meant to be. And
It's
if
meant
it
to
ain't,
be.
champ,
Right.
like you just
I
gotta.
do think people need to hear that because I think so much of dating
Sorry about
and
that.
being in relationships is so transactional now.
Young.
Now, they need to hear stop forcing. Like, if it's not there,
It's not there.
and like y'all, it's too toxic to where like y'all, like that's my biggest thing. Because a lot of I know a lot of friends that like just I'm like, bro, you're obviously telling me things that like I would have been to stop it,
Right.
but like they just scared to like stop it.
Scared to be alone. That
Yeah.
fear of
Shit,
it's
nigga.
scared to be alone and fear of like losing comfort.
That's how you
like
grow.
the biggest issue is like
Guys, I'm telling you right now, all my young men and all the young women that watch the video, shout out to the goats, the goat Tez and the male goats. But yeah, get comfortable with being alone. Get refined with yourself. Love yourself. Grow to your potential, and then then you could start sharing your energy with other people. But if you already have a low self-esteem and you do something and then you with your shorty, with your boyfriend, and they just not a good person, and they bring you down to their level, and you're already cooked, that's where it gets real bad. So just make sure you're comfortable with yourself. You're comfortable with being alone. Okay, get your money up, not your funny up.
yeah. And people don't know that until they go
Yeah, you
through
gotta
it.
love yourself.
Love yourself.
Y'all
Hey,
out here dropping it, but people need to hear
You gotta
it.
hit that.
Sounds like my niggas in therapy.
Yeah, we love that. We
Right.
love that. We love that. I feel like people do need to hear that because I feel like a lot of times the fear of being alone or growing feels so foreign, especially for men of color, that they just shy away from it and do what's easy. But what's easy typically is toxic. Or like he said, bitches is crazy.
I know I don't want to be alone. That's for damn sure. If I got to fight, crawl, scratch, fight, whatever to keep mine, I got to keep it. I got to do what I got to do. I don't want to be alone. I'm an only child, single parent household. I for sure. I met my homies for the first time when I was 7, 8 years old. We started playing sports. And I got around them and we started traveling, playing sports. I was like, oh, this shit is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then when I got with Vanna, and I was like, oh, this shit is crazy. Oh, this is amazing. I love this shit. I'm like, fuck that. Next time I'm alone, be up underneath, champ.
I love that, but I feel like a lot of people don't value relationship in that way.
It shouldn't be in one. They don't value it like that. Because I feel like it's very powerful.
A relationship is powerful. Yeah.
It's two energies, you feel me?
Yeah.
It's hard as fuck, man. But
It's hard as fuck. Now let's take a call about that.
yeah, for sure it's hard.
Hello, what's your name? Where are you from and what's your crazy?
Hi, my name is Teresa.
Hey, Teresa. Where are you from?
I'm from Pennsylvania.
And what's your crazy?
So I have this friend that I work with. He met this guy at a party, and literally the next day, this guy takes her out, took her to dinner, buys her clothes, buy her wigs, kind of like love bombed her. And then, long story short, after a couple days, my friend told me, that there's this girl that is following her. I'm like, who is the girl? She said she doesn't know. And then she followed her back. And then a couple minutes later, this guy called my friend and he's like, why are you following that person? And my friend was like kind of confused, like, what are you talking about? And then he mentioned the girl's name. And then my friend said, I don't know, that girl followed me first. And then I just followed her back. And then the guy said, cut the bullshit. And then blocked my friend or followed her. Like literally just cut off communications with her. And I told her that there's no way that girl is like his ex. It's probably someone he's currently dating, or maybe he's even married. But I don't know. What do you guys think?
I think you messy.
It's the friend.
Huh?
Yeah,
It's not her, it's her
Yeah,
friend.
but she telling her friend business. I think, word, but what y'all think?
Yo,
Definitely.
homeboy definitely in a relationship with the
Yes.
girl that followed the friend that he was dealing with.
And he's married.
Be married. We don't know if he's married or not, but that's definitely his girl. He went to follow her because she probably had a little hunch. Old girl in the blind from work didn't know no better. She thinking she got another follower. She thinking she popping now. Got a little follower. He followed old girl back, and that was the main chick's right passage. She knew it right at that moment.
Yep. I agree.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, tell your friend move on.
Yeah, the friend got caught. She had a moment. I know it's
In the
probably great.
crossfire.
Took her out. Took her bought her
Find a
clothes.
wig.
Damn.
Give him a
Bought
wig.
bought her a wig.
It ain't cheap,
Damn.
baby.
He bought her wig.
How much is a wig?
Depending on what you get.
Yeah, he took her like the first weekend. He took her out. They spent the whole day together. He took her to dinner, brunch, breakfast.
Yo,
Everything.
what? He's trying to be extra.
But
That's 2 meals in a day.
Yeah, run this right now.
he gave her 2 meals in a day and changed her identity.
You on the run, sure.
You want to run. Well, tell her to
And
leave
he
it
wanted
alone.
to
Yeah.
talk about
Yeah, tell
how
her it
they're
was
gonna have a family, making rules that we have to see each other every week. Oh, I'm gonna give you my house key.
Oh.
All that bullshit.
that nigga ain't got no integrity.
Nah, son.
He
The
has
house,
no
house
integrity.
after the first meeting?
Yeah,
No.
he lost.
Yes.
He tell you he ain't gonna leave the house.
These people are crazy.
House key?
Yes.
Crazy work.
Bro,
Crazy.
my mom is like the only woman that has the house key.
Yeah, agreed.
What?
I know. Well, thank you for calling us.
Yeah, tell your friend move
Thank
on.
you. Bye.
Go to
They
Pennsylvania.
don't even be giving advice. They just talk about it and say you messy. They just judge people and say, all right, bye.
Listen. But
Brother.
the fact that people are out here claiming that they got wigs got bought for them
That's
is
crazy.
crazy to me.
Mm.
That's crazy.
Wigs is expensive.
Mm.
They're right back.
Yeah, Nick, hit over the head.
You out here buying
Baby.
wigs?
40
Yeah, for
Bust
sure.
down, ain't you?
Oh, yeah,
Bust
that
down.
motherfucker's cost, man. No,
Okay, so we're gonna talk a little bit about taking risks. So one, I want to ask y'all. We're gonna give our opinions on how we take risks in
Right,
business
right.
and in dating. Well, Savannah can't date on talk about that. And how do you feel about taking risks? And then what is the biggest risk you've ever done?
Sheesh.
So I'll go first. So risky in business, I would say medium level. Medium. I don't like nothing too risky, and I don't like to be laying dead or dormant. Risky in dating and like love life is a no, a zero. I'm not risky at all. I thought you were gonna say risky. Go ahead. All right, man. Risky in business.
Am I risky in business? No, I'm not risky at all. I'm still getting my footing in my businesses, so I'm being very cautious about the shit that
fine.
I'm doing.
Yeah.
Shout out to LeBron, bro.
I could like say I'm risky every day. Like getting in a car is risky. Walking down the
That does
stairs
not
is
count.
risky. But jumping out of a plane,
Hey man, the more the merrier. You know, you gotta take a chance. You know, if you gotta like Savannah, you already got a $1 billion husband. But if you really want to grow, like you gotta take that. You gotta take that risk. Gotta take that step, man. Sacrifice.
and doing crazy shit. Like I'm not doing unnecessary risk.
Yeah.
Like no.
Of course, calculated risk. Like don't just be like, all right, throw the win, but do as much as you can to make it unrisky, but still take that step, take that leap to be great.
And I would say the riskiest thing that I've done, I would say having a baby at 18.
Yeah.
Was
That's
the
moving in
riskiest
together.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I say as far as business, I'm kind of like 5 out of 10. You know, I will take a couple risks on the business side, knowing that I can hustle it back or do something else, or you know. But also on my other side is telling me like I'm first generational moneymaker in my household. You know, as far as my family, and I always be thinking about like where I come from, bro. Like coming from the projects
Or
and
you're in
in Akron,
PJs,
Ohio, and like not having
Dead
shit.
O's.
It's hard for me sometimes to take risks because if that shit happen or the whole can come off and it's over with, bruh, I'm gonna be devastated.
That's
So,
crazy
I'ma be
that you still think like that.
bro. So like, you know,
Gotta stay
I have a
hungry.
lot of friends that's more risky. I have obviously some friends that's less risky, but for me, like, I'm talking to my business partners and shit like that. You know, financial advisors, you know, accountants, all that type of shit. My financial advisor, first thing I told him when he wanted to manage my money, I said, nigga, if you steal my money, bro, or I'm broke, bro, I'm letting you know, bro, it ain't gonna be good for you. I swear to God, I really was like that. Like,
You didn't play about
I'm
your
really
brand.
like that because I can't start over. There's no way. How you going? None of us sitting here can start over. I'm not going too late. I'm not monopoly in this. I'm not starting back at past.
LeBron, calm down, bro. You're a couple B's. You're a couple B's up. You're already past all the M's. 500 million, 800 million. You're a couple B's, okay, buddy? Calm down, nigga.
You collect
You're still on
$20.
that. You're still on that Lakers payroll, buddy.
Right back it goes now. Too far gone at this
Wow.
point. As far as
Who the
relationship,
fuck
I
is
think
Taco?
you know, having a baby at a young age and us moving in together. Like I said, you know, my wife comes from, you know, a 2-parent household and siblings in the house. I don't come from that. It was like my mom and my uncles, and then just friends and girls and guys just coming in when they, you know, shit. That's what I grew up on. So like,
Ooh.
you know, me settling down and deciding she gonna be the one that's in the house, giving her the key or the garage door code, and us having like that shit was different, bro.
Yeah.
That was risky for me.
And you were how old?
Shit, 19.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
like 53 years ago.
150.
All right, Taco.
In business, I've learned to become more risky. When I was younger, I was super scared, but I've learned just gradually, like, high risk, high reward sometimes.
Yeah.
Obviously, like, mapping risk and understanding what your risk is really important, and, like, just knowing how far you can stretch and how far you can bend before you break. In relationships, I've been very risky in my past, and I've learned my lessons from that. And because of that, it's like, yeah, now I assess risk differently. Like, I'm not public with my relationships anymore because it turns into other shit, and then it becomes all these, talking heads around, saying this and that. I just have learned to be like, okay, I'm happy in my relationship. My homies know, my family knows, but keep it safe. It's not for the public point of view.
That's the best.
What's the biggest risk you ever took?
In my life, acting.
Wow.
Yeah.
How many years ago was that?
2019, 6 years ago. Bought a house. That was risky.
Yeah.
Living with that. Yeah, those two.
That's big. All right, Phantom, you up next.
I think same thing like high risk, high reward. For me in business, I feel like I'm an 8 out of 10.
Ooh, a risk?
Yeah, I like it.
Ooh.
I think I can get like a high. You know what I'm saying?
New York, you already know what it is, man. That's how we act, man.
Because when it hit, it hit.
Yeah.
I mean, gambling almost.
And I mean, but also it's like calculated risk, right? It's not you're not just doing anything. You ain't freestyling.
Yeah.
But when it hit. And then in relationships wise, I would say like a 1 out of 10. I'm not risky on that at all. Like I take my time. Like I'm very on non-negotiables. I'm like, nah. You feel me? Like I'm not.
Ooh, I would never guess that. You're really.
And then what's the other question?
And then
Sure,
what's the biggest risk?
I think in the beginning when I first started, like was doing the streaming YouTube, like before.
Hey, I see you, man. Big risk right here. YouTube, y'all like it?
Really went crazy.
Subscribe. Yep.
I used to play 2K a lot. It was really just gaming, and IRL, which is in real life, wasn't a thing yet for real. And I was like, yo, I'm gonna make that transition. And the bros that was there with me at the time, it was like, it ain't gonna work out, this and that. And everybody in your ear telling you, no. I bet on myself, for me.
Yeah.
That was a big risk for me. And I made that move, and I went crazy after that. For me, then that's when I met you right there. Yeah. Like 2 weeks after that's when I met you.
That's crazy.
One of your
biggest risks was trust me.
Facts.
Yeah.
And if I would have never did that, took that risk, I would have never met you. Think about that for a second. That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
Come on, y'all,
For
get
me,
to it.
I
Get
like
to
say
it.
business wise, I like to take risks. I just like to like invest into myself and just it could be crazy and it work out, just for like the storyline of it, and like I just like to do that. In terms of dating, my risks are like kind of like it's like small. Like in terms of like I had to like get used to like somebody like trying on my clothes. I'm mad sensitive about my clothes. Driving my car, I'm like, my car's like, you know what I mean? Like, even with like me and my parents, like my girlfriend currently right now, she's the only one that met my whole family that I actually let be around my mom, my sister, my brother, my dad. You feel me? So like, she met everybody on Christmas, and like my family's crazy. So I'm trying to make sure like everything is good. Biggest risk I took, I got like 2, would probably be like dropping out of college, because like it's so it was at the time it was so programmed in my head that like college is just so like big, and like you could take a risk and you probably could fuck up. So dropping out of college was a big risk for me. Yeah. And then I'll probably say buying my friends a house. So like I bought them a house and trusting them, seeing like potential, and let them all live together so we could grind, stream, do what they got to do in the house. That's beautiful. And that was a risk because, like, when you put some of your friends in a position and they don't show up, like, it's just like, damn, you feel me? Or you invest time, energy, money into it, like, damn, but they've been doing well. So that's why I was.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I feel like for me, the biggest risk was becoming an entrepreneur. I feel like really betting on yourself is so crazy. It is. And the amount of times you have to pick yourself up to be like and talk to yourself like you got this, but meanwhile you crying.
That's creating your own momentum. It's the hardest thing to do.
It's the hardest thing.
Consistency,
right? Yeah, and I feel like being consistent with yourself, like in business, and really believing what the fuck you trying to sell, like, and whatever that is. And I feel like entrepreneurship, especially, I feel like for a younger generation, sometimes people don't understand the work behind it, because a lot of people believe it comes with like a lot of glitz and glam. I think especially with what you guys do, like, oh yeah, streaming, playing me, but and people don't realize the commitment, the consistency. And I feel like a lot of young kids, that's a misconception. Like,
I mean, I think ultimately everybody wants the glitz and glam, but everybody don't want to fucking work.
I agree with that.
Boots up, put on that hard hat, and actually
I gotta work, man, like me.
Commit. Everybody always talking about they want this and they want that, and seeing what you got on. All right, get up at 3:00 in the morning. Let's go work.
Cool.
All right, you want to stream for 30 days straight?
Yeah.
Everybody want to be
30
rich and
days
famous.
straight, 30 days, 30
No
nights. Let's rock.
privacy, no
Yes.
nothing.
Let's rock. That's what you want? All right, let's do it. Like, come on, what are we talking about? Like, everybody, they see everything, all the rewards. But, like, are you, like, my biggest thing, you're more in love with the finish line than the process.
Yes.
Gotta fall in love with the
Yeah.
process.
That was
I
a
love
process.
Yeah, fall in love with the trough. It's a business cycle. You have your ups, up, then you have your trough. Then you come back up, man. That's just the way of life. And one day you're just gonna get higher and higher, and the low's gonna get a little. There's somebody can steep low, but you're gonna come right higher. Or it might just be trough, and you're gonna come back up though.
If you
Feel
can't
me?
fall in love with the process, then I don't want don't
You
talk.
got you
But
love
don't you
failing.
believe some people have been
Try and try
successful
again.
without the process?
Of course.
Right.
Of course. But I guarantee they ain't happy.
All right.
Mm.
Very well.
Or
You
they
gotta
get
get
stuck.
lucky. A little bit of luck.
Oh, okay. Y'all are out here.
You gotta think so many people that inherit shit too.
Mm-hmm.
People inherit success.
Facts.
Growing up here, bro, I've seen it the most out of everybody. It's like you grow up with kids and they just have everything, and you're
Right.
like, what the fuck? And then
LA.
you get to a certain age, you like, damn, nigga, you ain't got nothing going on.
Mm-hmm.
You just got a bunch of money and like,
And guess who they be wanting to hang out with?
us.
Us.
Right.
Us.
Yeah,
They be wanting to hang out with us. All the motherfuckers that got everything. That mean they ain't got nothing.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
What is happiness, though?
Ooh, that's
Nigga,
That's
help
up to
me
you.
out,
Teach-
nigga.
That's up to you. Every individual.
teach us on.
Each his own.
Facts.
Whatever brings you.
Mm-hmm.
I
That
think peace, like peace is happiness. For me, at least.
Me and Savannah talk about this a lot. So Savannah's was
When things are easy.
and mine's are when things are safe. I think coming up in like a single parent family and like hustling, when things feel safe, I feel happy. And then Savannah said when things are safe, they're easy. So
Yeah.
those two things kind of go hand in hand.
Women.
All right, let's take a caller.
Safe and easy.
Who we speaking to? Where you from and what's your crazy?
My name is Victoria, and I'm from Chicago.
Hey, Victoria, what's your crazy?
So I met this girl, and we hung out a bit, and I stayed at her place, the same night that we hung out. We fooled around a little bit, but I didn't want to, go any further. I really didn't want a lot because I wasn't feeling it like that. But after doing that, I got completely friend zoned. And
Oof.
he had like complete coldness, and I just need advice on how to kind of get back in there.
You're being played. You're being played.
Play.
That is the oldest game in the book. The oldest trick. I didn't get what I want. I don't want it no more. And then it makes you have to come across the line to like get something, and then that person has all the power.
Taco's a player. Well, a retired reformed.
A man of Christ.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I can't even give no advice. I would be curious though, but why you want to be? You say you wasn't feeling it, so why you want to go back? That's the part I'm
Because
confused
you don't
about.
got it no more.
It's a game.
Wow. I didn't even think about it like that. Honestly, when he said I was being played, I kind of agree with you on that one. It felt like a game, and I felt like I got pulled into the game. Now that you say that.
You want what you can't have. Remember that, y'all. Some people can play with you. Some people are psychological masters and they're wicked and evil. They'll use it against you. So just find your Harley Quinn,
Right, but you was tapping out, and now you tap back in.
No, I've been pulled into that game before. That's why I know it so well. That's a terrible game to play mentally, because you're like, then at that point you're doing everything and beyond to make sure that this person gets what they want, and then you end up like, when it's all over, said and done, you're like, damn, low key, like she was kind of weak. Like what the fuck? She was low key kind of mid.
For real. That's what I think you're right.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
why I pointed at it. When I heard I need some advice, I pointed right at Taco.
Taco know how to do it. Well, thank you for calling us, Victoria.
Thanks, Victoria.
No,
Okay.
Yeah, Taco's
Been
a
there,
fiend.
my boy.
been there, done that.
Taco,
I
taco.
don't understand the games. That's
Hate
the
the
part
game.
that takes me out. Because I'm not good at playing games. So, like, how are you supposed, like, who has time for that?
You're going to have to learn.
Somebody
You're going to have to learn or ask questions.
Somebody
Niggas
is
going to be trying to play the
game.
games with you. You're going to have to learn some of the games.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
You're going to have to learn, though.
I need a one in risk in a relationship. That's
That's
why
it.
I do. He said, if you ain't got the requirements, goodbye
Go
good
on.
night. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's so much games being played.
Yeah. It's all like, I mean, of course, especially
Everybody got their own
now.
motives. That's what it is too.
That's another thing. Like, you obviously being married, but I think you guys understand more than me. But like, bro, you get in a situation with somebody and you don't know whether they want you or your life, and that mental is the biggest hump to get over. Like, you're just like, what? I don't know. Like, you gotta decide before you get in the relationship, and then in the relationship, you're always questioning it. Sometimes it's just like it's a constant stress in a relationship nowadays.
Because you always think about it low key.
Low key, and they always will tell you, everybody else wants you for this and that, and
I don't.
Yup. And I've been in that situation a bunch of times, and everybody goes and does something else. You're like, oh wait, what? You just told me, you warned me about you.
Fuck it. All right, y'all. That was part 1 of this. Y'all comment down below and like and subscribe for part 2. It should be coming out shortly. But yeah, what y'all think, man? What y'all think? W Podcast. Got some goats. See you.